It's not an easy life. It's supposed to be filming, but I don't know why it's switching off. Why is it switching off, people? So yeah, so you evaluate on what is important, so that you are not creating another pattern. Do you understand? So that you're not creating another pattern. You want to get rid of patterns, so you have to be able to calculate your answers, calculate your thought process, so that the same thing doesn't happen again. Your answer should always be your peace, which results in your happiness. Okay. Secondly, I said stop accepting you are worth the pain or deserve the negativity, the rejection, and most of all, never believe a version of you that somebody wants to place in you. We already know this. We know this. We know this. But we always find ourselves that maybe, in a way, you know, we always confuse being apologetic with acceptance of that we are bad people. You know, we are not. I don't think you are a bad person. I don't think I'm a bad person. Nobody actually ever believes that they are a bad person, to be quite frank. But we all work towards being good. So in this journey of trying to make happiness a habit in your life, you have to avoid accepting negativity. You can't accept any sort of negativity. This is not to deny when you're wrong. You have to also be mature enough in situations to say, okay, maybe I've handled this wrong, even if it's just you and it's not anybody else. You know, you miscalculate something within your own setting. You have to be able to accept that, okay, you know, I've done this wrong, let me redo it again. Do you understand? Never accept negative situations. I teach my children that they are allowed at least 2-3 days to sulk. Maybe if they fail an exam, or if they fail something, if they've upset me, or they're dead, or they feel like they've disappointed me, they are allowed to stay in it for 2-3 days, and then after that they have to come out of it. Never accept negativity, never swallow it, never move on with it, because it will bring you down, it will take away your peace, and you will not be happy. Okay. Many times we do not realize we feed people with a version of us that is needy and always at a loss, so that so much that they can never ever view you as a winner, equal, or worth respecting. Have you ever seen it? Oh my God, this part was so exciting to me to write. You know why? Because I thought to myself, I am actually that person. I have got so many people that I have presented myself in a certain way. They don't know any stronger. No. They don't actually know a stronger no. You know, because I've come to them and I'm just like, you know what, life is so, oh my God, I'm underneath. I'm just I'm underneath. I can't do this, I can't do that. And before you know it, that's how they address me for the rest of however I've long known them. They address me as the one that is sad all the time. Oh my God, guys, can you imagine? They address me as the one, you know, that probably needs advice all the time, needs this. I have given them that. I'm the one that has, you know, given them that kind of platform, or, you know, reason to do that. So sometimes we give people that version. We never, you know, we don't really give them kind of like a version of ourselves, a strong version of ourselves, so that they can be able to look up to us. They can also know and understand that, no, actually, I can also go through tough times, but I can also be in a strong person. Okay. So be careful what you feed people, because sometimes your happiness depends on that. Your happiness, your strength, your peace, and everything, it depends on that. Be careful what version you give to people of yourself. Okay. Yeah, so I was totally excited talking about this. I'm probably not even bringing it out as much as I would want to, but we've got 21 days, people. 21 days I am going to be able to bring it out the way it should be. Okay, but most of all, this is about us coming to a place of making happiness a what? A habit. So this is obviously the tricky part of how to, stop feeding people the wrong kind of you. Okay. To be happy and at peace, we have to get into a thought process that we haven't necessarily trained ourselves to do. Okay, so there's so many thought processes, there's so many actions, there's so many reactions, ways, and everything in the next 21 days, and habits that we are going to teach ourselves to get into. Initially takes at least 31 days to change a habit, but we're gonna do 21 days, and then after that you all are gonna add the other days to finish off and be able to change that. I know that there are some people that, obviously Christians, I'm a Christian, and I know that there are some that already have gotten into their fasting for the year. They have already gotten into their different things that they dedicate to for the first month of the year. But I chose to do this in conjunction with my faith and my belief of making happiness a habit. Okay, so if someone uses words against you that aren't the truth about you, by all means trust their view of you and know that they have literally just announced where they put you in their perception. Okay, trust them, believe what they say. Just believe what they're saying to you, whether it is in a calm manner, whether it is in an argument, whether it is by action, mostly by word. Trust their view, but do not react to it in a bad way. This is them just announcing to you that, look, this is how I see you. Okay, accept it. Accept that's how they see you. Don't earlier I've said don't accept negativity. Don't just accept that's how they see you. This is how they see you, not to take it and say, okay, that's how I am. Accept that that's how they see you, and then just obviously peacefully accept that without having to argue with them. And I wrote here and I said, accept it peacefully and never argue or expect any different from them, as you know how you are yourself. You know how you are. Don't accept that's the reality. It's not your truth. It is their truth about you. But again, always remember that if there is a problem where you know that you are failing in it, always consider it and look at it in a very fair manner. But if you know that there is a lot of perhaps I don't know, misunderstanding and misconceptions going on there, never accept it for yourself, but just accept that that's their own version and move on swiftly, going somewhere else into your peace and happiness. In differences or arguments that end up messy and you receiving some silent treatments, which is passive aggression, against you, always remember that you know what you did or said, and you know how and why you said it or did it. Okay, so most of the time our peace and happiness is taken from the people that are around us. This is the honest truth. Your happiness can never be taken by a stranger. Rarely ever. Rarely ever. Your peace can never be taken by a stranger. Rarely ever. And when it does, it quickly resolves. But it always stays when it's people that are close to you, that you live with, the people that commune with, the people that you are always around. So making happiness a habit is knowing that when you go through those kind of situations, because it's either two things that are happening. It's either there's some words that are being said, that are not really settling well within you, or there is some passive aggression. You're not getting the words that you expect, maybe discussion. I said one of the things that I said is I spoke about being adult enough to have conversations. I think I'll get to it somewhere down here, but if you know that you're supposed to have an adult conversation with maybe at work, and you're not getting it, and you just have a group of people that are sitting around and talking about you, you know, instead of approaching you about something and all that stuff, you know, those are not obviously healthy situations. But you must train your mind, especially your mind, to know that, you know, because those situations, they are designed to make you feel inferior. Harsh words and passive aggression is designed to make you feel so bad about yourself. You question yourself, you don't know what's happening, you're confused, and you know, you therefore then you feel very, very, very belittled. Never let passive aggression displace you. Like harsh words, they are both designed to make you feel inferior. Always remember that you deserve more than being placed on an emotional naughty step. You deserve adult conversations that spell out what went wrong and how it can be fixed without being insulted or ignored to feel belittled. Yeah, please hold on to this one. Make sure you hold on to this one. We're going to talk some more on this in the next 21 days, but I am absolutely certain this is one of the things that affects a lot of people around them. You know, the mental health of so many people, the peace of so many people, the happiness of so many people is well down to the people that are around them, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether, you know, it's within their communities. Okay, make sure you train your mind and know and be able to spot the people that are around you. You yourself, what is taking away my happiness? What is taking away my peace? What are the perceptions that people have about me? What, you know, and all that stuff. When you are able to train yourself, that you are able to then rise above that and then say, well, I know who I am. I know what I've said. I know what I've done. I know I didn't mean this. I know I didn't mean that. And, you know, you then move on. Okay. Passive aggression and harsh words do not need your attention. And all being said, I said, to wrap this up, I said, always be considerate on the fact that this new practice is also a reflection of how you treat others yourself. Okay, always reflect on that, because this is not about just you. This is not only about you, it's about other people. Whilst you are trying to make yourself happy, are you in a position where you are making other people happy? Are people happy around you? Do they have to hesitate or walk on eggshells around you? You know, what are you doing? Because part of being happy is also making sure that you ooze that happiness, you know, so that people, when they are around you, they feel happy, they feel at peace. Do you understand? So in this journey, 21 days journey, we are going to be learning how to, you know, we are going to be learning how to make happiness happen. Yes. We are going to be learning how to make happiness a habit, how to make ourselves happy with practical things, to be very pragmatic about it, not to fake smile, not to be fake within, not to, you know, do things, you know, like just like written. We want to do it from within, coming outside. We're also going to learn how to, what to pour in inside of us to bring out happiness. Obviously you have to pour in happiness, but there are other things, practical things that you have to do to obviously be able to bring out that happiness. We're going to do it together. I'm also learning in these 21 days, and this will be just before our shows. I have got exciting things coming. We have got so many people that are interested to join us. Okay, one of the reasons why I wasn't filming, I don't have my DOP that used to do my filming in my first season, so I was pretty hesitant to do things by myself, but I think I'm very confident now, and I will kind of like put things together and start posting more content on this show. And I'm gonna have some visitors on here, but this will be after the 21 days, so you be sure to come back and watch the shows with your happiness intact for the year. Okay, keep safe, keep happy, keep building, and send me ideas, send me notes, send me anything, links to how to make happiness a habit. Okay, keep happy, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and for those that I kind of let down earlier, I'm sorry, but share this link and teach some people on how to make happiness a habit. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.